I've got to be honest, if you ever wanted to see a visual representation of my mental health, this is it. Um, yeah, it's a little bit chaotic at the moment because I've got all my trikes in here. I've got a load of tools all the way in the new dining room. That's got all my garden tools and stuff. All my trikes and bikes are in here now because I've had to pull my shed down, of all things. Um, so it was all the way down the bottom of the garden, all the way down there. And I want to put a new one there. But I've got to build a wall first, and then I've got to get the okay from the site owner to let me put the shed just there. So I'm still waiting on that. I've still got all the hedge to get rid of because that was just a giant hedgerow. Some legal thing came up in terms of distances from gas tanks and stuff, and I've just taken it down. So, as I say, I've got wheelbarrows and garden tools, and this nice shiny new blue carpet is absolutely filthy. I've still got motorbike parts everywhere and all sorts of stuff. And I've got to be fair, I can't remember if I mentioned that my mum passed away. But yeah, she passed away back in July, so we had her funeral a couple of weeks ago. And this is just the crap that I already had. This is all the stuff, like I say, it was in the shed, it was already in here, it was out in the conservatory. Got all the power tools out in the conservatory, the lawnmower and stuff, but the hand tools around there. And then this is all the boxes of tools that I've got. And it's just chaos. It is absolute chaos. And I've got to start sorting it out, but I just don't want to at the moment. Because, it's been a funny month or two, I've got to be honest, because I had my mum passed, and then I had a letter off my gas company, and then I've spent time, with my brother arranging funerals and stuff, and then also emptying my shed and taking it down, and now I'm in this space. I mean, I've literally that's all the front room I can occupy at the moment. I have a route from the back door to the kitchen to the bedroom, and then to the front door as well, so I can get to the doors. I just can't get to my telephone. Or if I have an internet issue, I can't get to the router. But yeah, so it's a little weird at the moment. Oh, that yellow box is actually full of like old Lego, so I've got to sort through all that. It has given me the opportunity to find some things. So, like, I've got a couple of old Stanley knives that I want to clean up and tidy up and make good again. And there's a lot of old tools in these boxes that need cleaning up, and I've got a bucket of hammers somewhere, and I was able to get my bikes out as well, and the trikes are out of the conservatory, so I can see what it is that I've got to work on. But yeah, so it's one of those fun ones. Regarding the bike, you're still not seeing it yet because it's still in bits. There's some bits there, and there's some bits there. It's off to the workshop next week. I have been unable to fix the issue that I had with it, so it's time to let a professional take it and sort it out. So that was actually a cement mixer in that box as well. I ended up buying one because it was cheaper than renting one. So yeah, the bike's off to a workshop next week. There's the cylinder head. That's the knackered one that I've replaced, but I've done something wrong and now it won't work at all. So basically I've got to have a top end rebuild again. But, it's going away next week, and that should take care of it, and then hopefully I'll have it up and running in the next month or so, just in time for the weather to change, which is always fun. But yeah, so I mean, if you can identify any of the parts, if you can identify what the bike is from that cylinder head and those cylinder head bolts, you're welcome to try. I'm not going to tell you until I show you, but until the bike's actually done and ready and MOT'd and usable, that's when I'll show you. But yeah, it's take a step back again. Yeah, there's a lot of junk. I was in the process of getting things to do part of the garden, so that's why I've got the big flower pots, and I've got some dividers and stuff over there for the garden. And then the shed thing happened, so yeah, I've been unable to work on that. So there's like 3 or 4 different things in here that I'm going to be doing, but can't do anything about it at the moment because I just can't get to it because I need a shed in order to put the stuff in the shed, in order to make room, in order to get at the stuff for the rest of the garden and all the other stuff. Yeah. Fun. But it's actually a very good representation of my mental health. It's cluttered, it's messy. I know where everything is, but I just can't be bothered to deal with it at the moment. Is it an analogy or a simile? I can never remember, but there we are. Anyway, that's enough rambling. I just thought I'd give you an update on why I'm in such a mess at the moment. So that's always fun. Right, that'll do. I've talked enough. See you later. Ta-da.